If Void Rays are Chads, what are Immortals, says Cliggity. You know, I'm not too up to date on all of the young people speak, but what are some good names for people that go to the gym way too much? What are they called? Do we have a name for those? Jabsies just says you should call Immortals Beckies. A bunch of fucking Beckies. Dingoes, says Doctor. Ultra Chads. Oh, I do like that. Yeah, Immortals are a lot like gym bros, aren't they? A bunch of dingoes. Bunch of Brads. Really? Chats. Fucking, is there anyone watching the stream right now? His name is Chet. There are certain names that fucking slay me. Like Nigel is up there. Chet is up there. Is that actually your name? Hunting24? Please tell me. Please tell me you're not just joking. Chet. I don't know why. That name just, it does my head. I've never met anyone called Chet. Oh, shit, man. What do you call people who take too many steroids? Isn't there a name for that as well? Like people who juice way too much. Yeah. Arnolds. A bunch of Arnolds. In controls. Alright, Immortals aren't that buff. Come on, man. Thank you very much, Warhammer, for the 7-month resub. Sleepwalker before, and the rest of you guys as well. Appreciate it. Ah, good names. Jared. They're a bunch of Jareds. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Oh, okay. So what
I want you to fall in my bed like rain. Like when it's the wet season at my farm.
GG. Please stop. I think that's the name of that one. Fucking Florencio, man. He's always pretending he's lost when he hasn't. Like, he senses, he's like, I'm too far behind in this game. The only way we win this is if I trick my opponent into thinking I've given up. And then it works. You're like, oh my God. Oh my God. My God. Harrods, thanks for the Twitch Prime sub, dude. A Corey. What is a Chad? A Chad is someone who gets laid, Picardo. Only on the internet have we invented a name for people who actually get laid, occasionally leave their house, have human contact with other people. I've kind of honestly bent Chad to be like a mixture of, just because Chad Ray sounds so good, to be like kind of between a frat boy, a gym bro, and like a Chad, right? So it's kind of like you know, like kind of like your high school jock. It's kind of like your trust fund piece of shit college student. You know, it's kind of like a blend of all the things that like nerdy cucks despise, you know? So like we're all sitting here, you know, watching and playing video games all day because like, you know, we definitely don't fuck. We're not alpha. We can't play sports and stuff, right? And all that sort of stuff. So, you know, they're like the Chad for me, it's like the embodiment of the opposite of your typical Mountain Dew guzzling basement nerd who's got like literally they're sitting there and you know like the shirt's too small for them because they haven't bought new clothes despite gaining 30 kilograms from sitting in there, and their shirt's coming down to there and their belly's kind of exposed, right, from like there down, and you can see that there is literally a nest in their belly button. They've definitely got an innie, right, a big innie. Like I have a big innie as well, and it's filled with Dorito crumbs. Like it's literally filled. It's not just like a little dusting. It's like there is so much Dorito flavoring. You could lick your finger, stick it in their belly button, pull it out, and it would be the tastiest fucking finger licking you've ever done in your life. Like that's what I'm talking about. It's like, so a Chad is like the opposite of that. And clip that for my Instagram, please. So as someone pointed out in chat. Thank you. Oh, that's my gross out joke for the day. Don't worry, guys. I'll rein it in a little. We've got another episode of the Flow Files to go. I don't want to freak you all out too much. There's more glorious Florencio games to go. Too good. All right. It is time for the next episode of the Florencio Files. Up here in the top left in the red, representing GL, it is pure. And down here in the bottom right in the blue, representing Flotas, which I guess is like a funny way of saying Protoss. Or Florencio Toss, right? It is Florencio. So this is a yet another game with our sewer mermaid who's been bringing out some interesting plays lately. Personally, I've been loving the probe stacks. There have been so many hilarious probe pools, and I feel like that's just Florencio's specialty. Is just he's got when to pull workers into the fight and into your opponent's base offensively down to a fine art. It is absolutely beautiful. Please tell me Dot doesn't have to listen to that kind of dirty talk from you, says Ricochet. I mean, that's the different sort of dirty talk to what you tend to use with your partner. You know, there's the dirty talk which you use to try to make your friend vomit, and then there's the dirty talk you use to try to get your partner aroused. I think they're very different categories of dirty talk. Hopefully there's no crossover between the two, Ricochet. I would hope. So yeah, we've got a couple of cannons going down to the low ground. Pew is like, fudge sickles. Are we going to see a wall off? 3 SCVs going to go. Oh, he's walled 2 drilly boys out. Oh, fuck. Let him back. Okay. Bob and Nigel are allowed back inside the base. They're allowed back in. We've got a bunker back here. I like that bunker. We've got Marines on the way. This Probius with the Mostiest, you can see has a tattoo of a dick on his forehead. And he's just going, yeah, let's go, dickhead, hey. He's going to try and run around. He wants to get some cannons down. The Marine's trying to stop him. Can he get cannons down? Only 1 manages to start. That's not going to be enough. I don't think Florencio is going to be able to break up their gateway there. Oh, he breaks through the depot. He's going to go for it because he's a psychopath. Is he? No, he realizes this one's not really going to be broken through, I think. Already has a gateway on the way. Probes going down at home. This is actually a really clean cannon rush. Holy shit. I think Neeb might have the controller, guys. This is very Neeb inspired. Oh, the Marines focus fire the probe, but they don't manage to get it. Another cannon goes down. That cannon gets cancelled. I don't know what the point is of building cannons one at a time in front of a bunker. But Florencio, he's the science master, not me, guys. Oh, great unload from Pure. Trades a Marine to get rid of that only probe on the front. Very well done. Zealots are building gas at home as well. And we are going to try and see what goes on there. He was trying to get the barracks down. We've actually got Flo in chat. He says he wanted to snipe the barracks. Definitely didn't quite work out there, but he's got the forward position. He's got the double gas, the core on the way. And we've got a Terran who is in ultimate panic mode. Yeah, I like it. You know, he's got this cool logo. It's like a fucking badass furry thing, but I feel like right now Pure is in a very dangerous position. That Zealot spotting the high ground, you can see he's like just there and he's like, hey, dickheads. You Terrans are you guys are soft cocks. I'm gonna fucking burn down your base, you know? Yeah, you got a pretty SCV you wanna go home to, you dirty Marines? Guess what? I'm gonna stab it with me Protoss blades. They're like, fuck off, man, get off our ramp. And he's like, come and make me, you soft cocks. Come on, what do you got? Come show me what you got, dickheads. Stop hiding in your fucking bunker. Stop it, man. The Marines are just there. They're all like, oh, man, if this guy doesn't shut the fuck up, I'm going to get fucking mad. I'm going to go out there and get him. They're all like, don't do it, Gary. Don't go out there and get him. He's trying. That's what he wants. He wants you to come. He wants you to go and fight him. They're like, but he's being a dickhead. He's insulting me and me drilly boys and me bunkers. They're like, oh, man, let's get, oh, it's an adept. No, it's a fake. Oh, fucking shit, man. Why are Protoss so OP? But Big Daddy Siege Tank comes out, calms their nerves, and they say, get some, Mr. Protoss Sewer Mermaid. Florencio's like, do I look like I care? Nice scan on the other side of the map, sees that Florencio is indeed expanding. Another Adept Shade. Is he going to commit? Oh, the Adept in the mineral line. Oh, the Adept's like, I told you I would murder your SCVs. One SCV goes down, but the Marines are angry. And they do manage to take down that adept. Just one SCV. Good trade there for Pure. But Pure panicked F2'd. The panic F2. Oh no. This Liberator was meant to go siege the enemy's base. Oh no. No, he's actually microing it back intentionally. What? What are you doing, Pure? You could be denying his whole base of mining. Oh no. He's going to break down the ramp, so that's pretty well done. Has the command center almost finished, and actually has the economy intact. You know, guys, it's actually almost never that I see Florencio win from this scenario. Normally, every PvT, Florencio's at like 25 probes, the Terran's on like 4 workers, and then they do this push, it gets crushed, and it's just a slow death from there. But in this game, the Terran actually has an economy, even as a 3rd CC. Unfortunately for the Terran, he's doing the same thing every Terran seems to do every game against Florencio, where they get cannon rushed and they move across the map with the saddest bunch of units I've ever seen. I feel like I need to take these Terran players to school and give them a picture book called Things You Don't Push Protoss With. And do you know what the first thing is on page 1? 2 siege tanks, a Liberator, and 3 unupgraded Marines. A single Oracle comes in and kills all of this. And Florencio's like, and his opponent's like, I thought you'd have cannons at home. Tanks shoot further than cannons. Therefore, this was a good idea. He sieges up a Lib in range of a cannon. Oh my god, this shit show continues. And I mean, realistically, when you're looking at a literal sewer mermaid play StarCraft, are we even surprised that we're watching a shit show? That's literally what we signed up for when we saw the Florencio Files. We clicked the video anyway, and we said, yeah, I want to watch that. It's like, really? Are we surprised? No, not really. Not really. The shit show goes on. The Tempest comes out. Pure goes, what the fuck are you doing with a Tempest out at 6 minutes? What's happening in this game? My brain's hurting. Ow. Does have a Cloak Banshee. Might do some damage. As I say that, a cannon goes up in the mineral lines. Oh my god, Florencio. So well prepared. I love it. He's going to start his robo transition, go towards Colossus. Now this Terran, like I said, has a pretty good economy. Didn't really build a lot of SCVs during that pressure. When I say not a lot, I mean did a pig and built no SCVs while microing. And he's only now adding more barracks. So Stim's still a while away. That gives Florencio a little bit of hope. The problem here is Florencio really needs to find some more damage because we've got triple mule dropping. A fresh mule drops. Can the Oracle find it? Oh, it gets the mule before it even gets a single trip. Oh my god. Oh my god, Florencio getting epic damage right now. The Banshee goes in on the other side. It's going to get 4-5 kills before it goes down. Not too bad. But that Oracle getting a bunch of fresh Oracles was also pretty juicy. Now let's remember, Pure's still ahead in economy. Pure's still ahead, but the Oracle survives, whereas the Banshee goes down. So Pure's going up to the extra barracks, has got a starport with a reactor, hasn't got any upgrades yet, but he's got some good money, and is saying, damn, Protoss is so good, fail cannon rush completely, and somehow still defend 2 siege tanks and 3 Marines with tier 4 units. Oh my god, I didn't even know there was a tier 4. Guys, the Tempest is a tier 4 unit. Pure. Oh my god. And in a situation where Pure has a pretty epic lead. Oh no! 12 kills in this org. Pure's like, I'm just gonna type. You know, I could macro, get ahead, win the game. I'm actually way ahead in economy. Or I could complain that you have Tempests that are out. This is so good. You know, this is the science behind Florencio's game plan. I always talk about this, guys. I can't understand Florencio's strategies until at the end. He sees into the future. He looks at his strats and he says, I know when my opponent sees 4 workers on each gas, his brain's going to break. I know when he sees a Tempest out defending my push at his push at 6 minutes, his brain's going to break. And I know this is going to lead to him being an angry fuck. I love that he knows he's playing Florencio, by the way. You can tell he knows who Florencio is. It's kind of clicking into place at this point. I think Pure's like, wait a second, scans both corners and is like, huh, that's weird. Mustn't be Florencio, then it couldn't be. Little does he know Florencio changing it up more than ever these days. And a random second Cyclone, a small pack of Marines, a few medevacs here. I mean, still a huge economy advantage for Pure. Double upgrades on the way, tons of Marines. Magfield Cyclones, oh my god. All right, guys, page 2 of my Terran player picture book. You don't need to make Cyclones to deal with Tempests. Tempests are a bad unit that don't do anything. The number of times I've watched people try to mass Cyclone or go into like non-stop Cyclone production and waste all their money on this like terribly fragile unit that just doesn't mesh with a biocomposition. Oh my god, over and over again. It's like, they're like, I need something to counter. It's like, you realize Marines beat Tempests like really easily without you having to do anything. He's like, but they shoot me from far away. It's like, and they take multiple shots to kill a single Marine whilst costing almost as much as a carrier. Multiple Cyclones with mag field. Oh, I don't know how I feel about this for Pure. Pure doing that typical Terran thing where you way overestimate the power of Tempests because they hit you from far away. Like, if the Tempest could be really described, what is its function in PvT? Technically, the situation we never see, but the situation it's technically meant for is picking away at your opponent from afar and trying to pick off things like Liberators and Vikings and Medevacs from far away. In actuality, it's like you're in a boxing match and you've got an animated feather duster. Like, it's like one of the ones out of Beauty and the Beast. It's like, it's got a French accent, it's got a little mustache, and it's like, oh, and it just keeps basically tickling your opponent behind the ears and pissing them off. And they're like, the fuck? Like, it actually doesn't hurt them in any way. It doesn't really give you any advantage in terms of like wounding them. It literally just annoys them and pisses them off. Like, they could technically just ignore this unit and it would do almost nothing. But everyone just gets fucking mad, turns around, tries to punch the Feather Duster, and then you can just punch them in the back of the head and they get knocked unconscious. And that seems to be a big part of Florencio's plan. Lol, seriously, what? It's not a big army. Sure. I love this. Pure has an army that is like 8 times better than Florencio's and is busy scanning, complaining, and not macroing. Actually, it's got pretty good macro here, but I love this Terran Rage. It's like mass medevac, but isn't even building out of the barracks and is just focusing on building Vikings and going 3 starport. Oh my god, he's gonna try and go like Ravens or something. So not only are there no Marauders in the mix, which means you're going to be really exposed to Storm, and there's, you know, your Marines are going to automatically clump, whereas Marauders make them spread out more. We've got Pure Marine Viking Cyclone. He's like, all you need is Marines and Marauders. That being said, Pure is still way ahead in this game. Keep scanning. It's Stalkers, 3 Colossus, no upgrades, not even range. Storm is done. But the High Templar have not been scanned, and that's the real important thing. He's hiding them in the back. Oh no, this is it. Every single time, they never know there's Storm there. And he's building Ravens 2 at a time. What the fuck? Oh, Florencio's ability to just make his opponent's brain break. Oh, it's so good. Oh, by the way, he split Marines all over the map there to get scouting everywhere. And then he F2'd and accidentally pulled them all back because one Stalker. Oh no. Pew is still not building bio. Ah. Oh my god. There's just, oh my god. It's like literally, can you guys imagine an army that fares any worse versus Storm? Look at how much it clumps. Look at how fragile all these units are. Oh my god. All right, they still haven't seen the High Templar. Is he gonna scan? Please scan. Scan, sees the High Templar. You got to spread this shit out. Where's your Marauders? Where's your range lives? Where's your tanks? This composition is literally impossible to control. Pew is just like gonna complain rather than winning the game. Oh, this is so funny, man. So 2 base, High Templar, Tempest, Colossus. Oh, the Idra is strong in this one. He's so fucking mad. Okay, he says, fuck you, I'm going to go for a base trade and try to win that way. Do we have a DT shrine? Do we have anything at home? Florencio is not spending his money at all. Pure having a bit of a cry. 1 base of Drilly Boys goes down. This Stalker slowly killing that base. Single Tempest is going to go to Dicktown. We've got Stalkers building. Oh, okay, kills a base and recalls. Yeah. Uh-oh, he has no idea about the recall. He scans. There he goes. Okay, it's all good. Sees the Colossus. You better get the hell out of there, man. And he could actually lock onto that Nexus and kill it on the way out, but he's got to get the hell out of there. No lock-ons going down, trying to stutter step those Marines. Stays a little bit too long. He's going to lose the siege tank. The Raven's getting dangerously close to getting shot down. The Stalker's chasing them. He's got to get out of there. He's trying to build ghosts and Raven energy behind this. Remember, guys, that's the way to win late game. It's to have 3-3 and Raven energy. I do feel like there's far too many Terran players that like watch a Villo's stream, and that's where they get their understanding of what units counter what units. Because, I don't know, man. Have you ever seen Maru use this composition? I sure as hell haven't. And if Maru's not using it, there's a good chance it's not that great. Mass Bio, Viking, Raven coming down. Florencio's like, come and fight me, dude. Come and fight me. Pure right now is seething. Right now is in a bloody hot pool of angry rage. Is once again going to avoid the army and try to counterattack. Oh my god, it's Ring Around the Rosie. It's the exact same scenario. Florencio, they've gone full circle. Literally, his army went down, it went to the natural, and then it went up, it went around, it came back, and it started the full circle. Holy shit. The Terran merry-go-round of fucking sorrow, rage, and crying. Oh my god, this is just too funny, dude. Oh. Just coming in here, getting absolutely ravaged at home, and the recall at the exact same time. It's the exact same scenario. Is Pure angry enough to fight? Yes, he is. Oh, Cuck Matrixes go down. He shoots the Nexus down, and then he decides to fight. A storm comes down. Pure, unlike most of Florencio's opponents, is going to actually say, no bath time. Fuck you. I don't want to have a bath. What the fuck? You used it 40 seconds ago. Oh my god. 40 seconds? Was it 40 seconds? I feel like it was maybe 2 minutes, guys. Oh my god. And Florencio's like, yeah, you don't get out of it that easy, mate. I'm going to click continue game, and I'm going to take you to Dicktown. Have a bath. Have a fucking bath, you dirty Terran. Oh. Oh my god, SC2 is so dumb. Oh, this is so glorious. Holy shit. Remember, guys, always prioritize shitting on how OP your opponent's race is rather than just winning the game. It's the most important thing to do. By the way, remember how everyone said recall was bad and it was a huge nerf? How are you all feeling about that nowadays, guys? I at the time was like, nah, pretty sure this is a buff. And I think like Drogo agreed with me and no one else. And I think we're finally realizing that, yeah, if you stack your units, having recall already 3 times as quick is way better than it used to be, in my opinion. But that was kind of glorious. Wait, did he not? He hasn't left the game, has he? What? Does he go around and kill the buildings? Or did he just walk away from his computer? I think Florencio...
I want you to fall in my bed like rain.
Like what goes on for the next 10 minutes?
Like when it's the wet season at my farm.
Does he spell something with pylons? Or is he literally just having a smoke? I'm going to fast forward and see what happens. Proxy Battlecruiser, thanks for the 18-month resub. Big Daddy Gaming with the Twitch Prime sub. Much love. And Harods as well before. I appreciate the support, guys. I see. Okay. What? Did Florencio just come back into the replay and into the game and type that like 3 minutes after his opponent left? What? What? Oh, he was chatting with you and you accidentally didn't do /return. Okay, reply. I bet you guys were having a nice conversation, Florencio. I bet you're having a nice conversation. Oh, too funny, man. You chatted for 10 minutes of rage? Nice. We're seeing tiny little bits of Florencio's responses. Fan-friggin-tastic. GG, well played. Hats off to you, Florencio. Thank you for yet another set of beautiful, disgusting, sewery replays. GG, well played.